Yes, trailers are meant to make a film look good, obviously. I mean, we know that. So I know I shouldn't get too carried away, but the trailer for the new Ryan Gosling sci-fi movie Project Hail Mary does look very good indeed. And the film is due out in March of next year, so that's just 4 months away. And I think, we need a good sci-fi movie right now. A good sci-fi film like The Martian or Interstellar, something really big, something that everybody's going to be talking about. Project Hail Mary is based on the novel of the same name by Andy Weir, and he also wrote The Martian. The book is widely critically acclaimed, and so I think it's a very good starting point for a movie. Most of the time, the original novelization of a story tends to be better than the film adaptation, but we don't need the film to be better than the novel. We just need it to be a good film in its own right. And hopefully it will be. It certainly looks like it's going to be. And the trailer sets up the story, characters, and stakes very nicely indeed. This film is directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, and the screenplay was written by Drew Goddard. Now, as I get into the story here, I'm going to be giving you a few minor spoilers, but nothing major. Most of what I'm going to tell you, you can already pretty much figure out from the trailer if you watch it. So the story is that the sun, our sun, is dying. It's dimming for some reason, they don't know why, and there's going to be an ice age in a few decades if this goes unchecked. So governments of the world scramble to put a plan in place. Main character Ryland Grace is a scientist, he's a molecular biologist, and he's appointed to analyze some microbes that they got back from Venus. And he finds there's a microscopic organism, and he calls it the astrophage. Now, this organism is what's causing the sun to dim because it consumes electromagnetic radiation. So long story short, a vessel is created that uses astrophage as a fuel supply, and it's called the Hail Mary. And the plan is to send this ship into deep space, to venture out to the Tau Ceti star system and try to find out why that particular star has resisted this astrophage disease, basically. Grace doesn't want to go, and so they have to sedate him, and they give him this drug to temporarily wipe his memory, and he wakes up on the ship, and a long time has passed, and he doesn't know where he is or what's going on. But anyway, he makes contact with an alien ship, and he befriends an alien that kind of looks like a rock creature. And I think you can infer the kind of tone and vibe of the film from the trailer. Grace is a likable guy. He's kind of got a lot of similar qualities to Mark Watney in terms of personality and sense of humor, Mark Watney being the main character of The Martian. So in some ways, they're quite similar guys. It looks like a good blend of interesting hard sci-fi and an intense man-alone character-driven story. He's out there in space, having to try to learn to speak to this alien, solve the central mystery, and also risk his life in various dangerous situations to survive in deep space while being mostly cut off. And the aspects of the trailer that show how he communicates, how he tries to communicate with the alien, Rocky, it has a kind of Arrival feel about it. But I think this is going to be a better story. It also looks like it's staying true to the novel to a great degree. Obviously, we won't know for sure until it comes out. But there's no woke here to dance around, which is nice. It looks like there's a good bit of humor in there as well. It's got that feel-good, inspiring element we saw in The Martian when Mark Watney had to survive against impossible odds and still maintain his wit and positivity. So it'll likely have plenty of similar emotionally charged moments. The trailer does show quite a lot without spoiling it so much that you feel you've seen everything. The dramatic version of Oasis' Champagne Supernova song is a great choice for the trailer's music. I think this looks good. I think this film looks very good, actually. The visuals are great. There's a lot of growing hype now about this movie and a lot of enthusiasm for it. And it could be a welcome sci-fi hit for the first half of 2026 off the back of what has been, I think, a poor year for sci-fi and fantasy in 2025. So those are my thoughts on the trailer for Project Hail Mary. Have a look at the trailer yourself and tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and hit that notification bell to be notified of future updates. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.